Guys, it's officially over for Blessing CEO. She's no longer in hot water. She is now in the fire itself. And we don't see how she's going to get out of this. If you recall, sometime last month, she was dragged to court for a 36 million naira fraud case, in which she was remanded in prison, awaiting bail. And around the 9th of June 2026, the court granted her bail. But before she could meet up that bail condition, EFCC slammed her with another case. This time, it's a fraud case worth 69.1 million naira. And in this case, it involved a chiropractor clinic where they said Blessing CEO told them she had a property in Lekki Phase 1 and was going to lease to them to open a branch in Lekki Phase 1. They paid her 69,150,000 naira for that property for lease for 5 years, I believe. After paying the money to her, they found out that she was not the owner of that property. And this scamming situation happened sometime last year in 2025. The initial one for the fraud, the 36 million naira fraud case, had happened as far back as 2023, I believe. And with all this that is happening, the breast cancer scamming that she scammed Nigeria of has not yet entered the charts yet. People are speculating that if she tries to get bail for this one, because while she was processing her bail for the first case, she got dragged to court and the charges were read to her regarding the 69 million naira fraud case, and she pleaded not guilty and was remanded again in prison, which means she would have to get bail for this one again. And people are saying that maybe when she's about to come out, they will slam her with the breast cancer scam she scammed half the country. And that might just be the nailing in the coffin for her, because it just keeps getting worse. And in all of this misfortune, a lot of people are asking one question: where is her boyfriend? Where is her partner? I'm not going to name names because I don't want to catch a lawsuit, but it's a valid question, because there's a theory going around that she most likely is defrauding all these people from this money because of him. And when you look at it, it's believable. It's not out of character for her, because we knew her to be a fraud since the day she graced our social media pages. She has been lying about things she didn't have. However, a lot of these high price money scams that we've been hearing she's involved with started when she got involved with the boyfriend, because at the time she met this young man, the man was also facing legal challenges in court, and she, we believe, might have been the one helping financing the man, because he lost everything and didn't have enough money. And thanks to Blessing CEO, her finances did get this man to a place where he was found not guilty and actually got discharged in court. So her boyfriend is free from that charges. But here is the thing: so that aside, where did all this money that Blessing CEO scam go to? If she scammed 36 million naira, 60 million naira, this is almost getting to, give or take, 150 million. If you had the breast cancer and the things we have not heard yet, this woman has most likely gotten over 200 million naira between 2023 till now. Did she buy a house? Did she buy a car? Did she buy a private jet? Where did all this money go to? And that is why people are saying the money most likely went to the legal fees for her boyfriend, and maybe their lifestyle and their upkeep and their survival. And now she would have to pay for them. If that is the case, because if the money did not go anywhere, she should provide it. But this is the problem with this case, and this is why it's going to be so much worse for her, that a lot of people don't get. It's not enough to pay back the money, because in the 36 million naira fraud case, she has paid almost more than half of the money. But even if she finished paying the money, she'll still have to pay this 69 million naira. And even if she's finished paying this money, she'll still have to go to jail for the crime itself, because it's no longer her versus the people who filed the complaint. It's now her versus the state. And from the look of things, with the way EFCC is throwing these charges, it looks like they are really going to pin her on this. They're really going to take her to court, and if she's found guilty, it's double the sentencing, my dear. She's going to be in prison for years, and that is the problem. That is the issue. She has pleaded not guilty, and she can keep pleading not guilty as much as she can, but this is not like a robbery. This is not like a murder case where you have to prove beyond reasonable doubt. In the first case itself, the 36 million naira fraud case, she has admitted to stealing it because she's paying it back. So why will you say not guilty if you're paying it back? The only thing is she would have to come up with a lie that would help her case, because the properties that she claimed she owned and sold to these people were never hers in the first place. And it's looking like a pattern. So these are the things that will make the judge most likely find her guilty. And if she's found guilty, it's not community service. It's not 1 year she's gonna do. It's not 2, 3. She's gonna do a lot of time in prison. This is advanced fee fraud. This is bad for her. And I don't think this is gonna be the last we're gonna see. I feel like something else is gonna come up again. I want to know one thing though. Was she doing this with her name and face? Because if you're gonna be a scammer, you gotta lie about your name and your face. You gotta use did they find out she's the one behind the person, or did she vehemently say, hey, my name is Blessing CEO, I own this property, this is me, this is my number, this is our video call, let me take you there? Because if she used her likeness to defraud these people, then it's bad. It's bad. It just gets worse from here onwards. There is no coming out of this. And it only leads me to one question. Why was she so desperate to use her likeness and her image herself? Even Yahoo boys don't do that. But why did she have to use her own name, fame? People would know that she's the one. For her to do that, she must have been so desperate. And she must have been misled. I feel like she must have been misled. It's looking like that because one thing I can say is Blessing CEO may not be the smartest of the bunch, but she's not stupid. She has done a lot of stupid things, but I think she's a very level-headed, intelligent woman. But to commit this kind of crime in this magnitude, with this such amount of money, knowing the consequences, with her real name and real face, it means that somebody may have egged her on to do it, and she did it. And I'm gonna just suspect it's the love of her life that would have made her do this. And she did it for love, and now she's gonna go to jail for it. And the boyfriend is gonna move on to another gullible woman who thinks she... I really hope Blessing CEO did not do this because of a man. I really hope. The only thing I will get out of this is that she did it because she was just a crook, and she took all this money and she spent it on herself, on her children, on her family. If she, for any reason, scammed these people of these millions because of a man, then she might not have been as smart as I thought she was. She might not have been as intelligent as I imagined she was. It's just disgraceful. It's painful. And she has children. And this is what their mama is going through. I really hope she'd scam these people of their money because she's a thief, and that would be more dignifying that you're a thief and you're going in for something you did. You know, when you steal fish, let me use this way, when you go pot steal meat or you steal fish and you ate it and you chewed it and you enjoyed it, when they are beating you and flogging you for it, you know it was worth it. You kind of know, well, I mean, I kind of deserve it. I ate that fish, I loved every bit of it, and I would do it again because it was worth it. As compared to someone sending you to go and steal the meat on the fish from the pot, and you give it to that person and the person eats it all by themselves, and you still get punished and you still get flogged. And that is how you know it wasn't worth it, my dear. Even if you shared the fish with the person and it's still only you that get flogged, it's still not worth it. It's still not worth it. You gotta be the only one to eat the meat and the fish for it to be worth it. Or the both of you who ate the meat should be the one going to prison and going to court for it. For one person to go to court and suffer all of this for money that she scammed for two people to enjoy. Now, Blessing CEO, you might not be the relationship expert that you claimed you were. You need some expert advice. Seems like you've been used, and I feel bad for you. I'm not gonna lie, genuinely speaking, I feel bad for her. I don't have any personal hatred towards her, I'm a fan. Somehow I like her audacity. I like the fact that she keeps falling and coming up. I like the fact that she keeps getting disgraced. I hated the fact that she had to go after a deceased woman's husband right after the woman passes, and she made a whole spectacle out of it. This might just be God punishing her for all that drama, but at the same time, I feel bad for her. I really do. But me feeling bad for her won't do anything right now. It's just painful to watch her suffer. I will feel less worse for her if I do learn that all this money she scammed was because she wanted to buy things, jewelries, bag, travel, eat shawarma. She had a good time with it. That is a thief right there. And yes, it would be worth it. But if she did all of this for a man, that is her literally destroying her whole life for a man. And I hope more young girls are out there learning for this. You can love somebody to the point you do what you want to do for them, but there's something you should never do in the name of love. That should be not committing crime. You don't want to commit crime in the name of love. You're not Bonnie and Clyde. And if you're going to commit crime in the name of love, you're ever going to do it, make sure it's the both of you that deal with the consequences. Because if one person deals with the consequences, that wasn't love. That was you being used. It's painful.